Gimme the Loot is about these two graffiti writers from the Bronx that have a rivalry with a crew from Queens, another part of New York. They go on this adventure over the course of a couple of days in the summer in order to get back at them.
Hey, man, I gotta get me one of those Queens boys, man.
You're gonna get you one of them Queens toys and do what?
It's really interested in that sort of lifestyle and that culture and how these kids took these tremendous risks to pull off their art. And I just was fascinated with that, and I wanted to tell a story set in New York that was fun, that had a lot of energy to it, and I felt that that was a good jumping off point, and the story kind of grew organically from that.
Come on, we on 6 now. So,
6?
Yeah.
We on 7th, man.
Nigga, we walked up 6 flights, so we on the 6th floor.
We on 7th, man. You start from 2, man.
The music in the movie, I think a lot of people have grabbed onto that, and I think that, and that it's always exciting. I really like when people come up to me after a screening and want to talk about the music, because of the nature of the story and the setting, I think people would expect it would just be hip-hop. And Gimme the Loot is a reference to a Notorious B.I.G. song. And the idea was twofold. They're sort of connected, but it was, I wanted to say, right away to the audience, this is going to be fun. And again, I think that a movie about kids with these vivid, tough lives in the Bronx, where graffiti writers, most people would think it's going to be a dark movie and there'll be guns and there'll be, you know, and it's not that kind of movie. It's an adventure, and it's supposed to be a ride. Would I describe the movie as a love story? I would. I think I'd describe it as a love story on a few different levels. I think that it is definitely a love story between these two characters, and it's not necessarily a romantic story, but I think that it's these two 17-year-old kids who are partners in many ways. One is that they're partners in graffiti writing, but they have a partnership and a bond where they really, I think, while they give each other a hard time, they make each other better. And I think they do very much love each other. And then I like to think, and again, this sounds maybe a little silly, but I like to think it's also a bit of a love story about the city and the location that they live in, and where these people are from, and what that gives them and how that informs who they are as people. I really wanted to work with non-professional actors on this movie. I felt that the movie should feel very fresh, very young. It should feel like a first film. We would also just be stopping people on the subways and in supermarkets, and a lot of those kids ended up in the movie in smaller roles, and eventually we found Tashi, but we looked at hundreds and hundreds of girls for that role. And I wanted to get kids, real kids from the city, and I grew up there, and sort of I knew these kids and I knew their lives, and I knew that there was a lot of charisma there and that we could capture it on camera, and even if it was a little bit rough at points, that was okay, that it would be authentic, and it would be fun.
Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy! Get ready, everybody, let's shimmy! Oh, the shimmy ain't nothing new! Right now it's time for our latest Tales from the Street.